guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. This is probably my favorite video of the day I'm doing. This is one of the craziest stories I've seen in a very long time. Feminists and activists that are all for gender equality build a shelter, and it instantly goes viral for how bad it is. I saw this photo on Twitter, and you can see Anthony Brian Logan initially posted this. Now, if you just look at this photo, if I just showed you this photo here, and I said, what do you think this is? Like, what do you call this? Because I asked somebody, I said, what does this look like? It's just wire mesh. It looks like there's a light right here. If I told you this was a bus stop, would you believe me? Now, you might say, well, sure, there's lots of bus stops around, that are just signs that say, hey, bus, stop here, we'll pick you up. No, this is the bus stop that is supposed to protect you from the shade and rain and be a safe place in case something goes bad. I'm not even kidding. Anthony Brian Logan says, feast your eyes on Los Angeles' newest bus shelter, La Sombrita. It is hailed as an inexpensive $7,500 and environmentally friendly. It has a solar-powered light that illuminates the area around it at night. Now, this is $7,500. Now, I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of looks like a fence post with holes in it. You can buy this for about $30 down at Home Depot. I'm pretty sure you can buy wire meshing like this for maybe $20-30. A little solar-powered light, we'll call it $50 off Amazon. Some green spray paint. That's literally all this whole thing is. Well, Los Angeles unveiled, and $7,500. I will do this for I will do this for $3,000. Los Angeles, hit me up. I will do this for $3,000. It will cost me $100, and I will keep the rest. And they wonder why cities in America and our military are going bankrupt. Los Angeles unveils bus stop to advocate gender equity. Immediately gets mocked. The city of Los Angeles' transportation department unveiled a new bus stop designed to provide commuters shade as a part of its gender equity action plan Thursday, immediately prompting ridicule. Shade, everybody. Now, I did post on my Twitter, I shared this story, and I said this would not even provide shade to one fat feminist. That's literally what I said. The city designed 4 bus stops called La Sombrita, meaning little shade. Yeah, very little shade. Very, very little shade, which were designed to provide light at night and shade during the day in an attempt to make female riders feel safer. How does this have anything to do with female riders? And also, like, the signs over here provide as much shade as this thing. It has holes in it. So it only gives you, it's like a screen mesh. It only gives you 50% shade even. And that's going to be at low light because, during the afternoon, the sun's straight overhead of you. And all you've got is what, 12, 16 inches here, which is like what, 25 centimeters of shade protection and no rain protection. Of course, it is LA, not a lot of rain there. According to local outlet Spectrum News, the project, which cost around $10,000, compared to a $50,000 bus shelter, drew immediate criticism online. Somebody says, honestly, this is literally the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and I literally study government waste for a living. Patrick Hedger, executive director of the Taxpayers Protection Alliance, wrote, I am obsessed with La Sombrita. I want to fly to LA and see it. Somebody else says, this sucks ass, and I can't believe you effing hams spent $10,000 of our tax dollars on this instead of just building an actual bus shelter. This Avery says, yeah, this does about as much as it looks like it does. That's what I'm saying, man. And they had a press event for this, guys. They had a press event. Look at this sad little photo. Now, where is the bus stop in the photo? It's literally this little tiny green see-through thing right there. That is, I don't know if you can see my mouse moving. That is literally it. It is as thick as this Metro post. Is there any place to sit down here? No. Will it keep you out of the rain? No. Have you ever seen these solar lights? Like a good solar light's maybe 40 or 50 watts. That is going to light about as much area as this podium is taking up. It is such a joke. But, I mean, you know, go ladies. We are not, there is no worries about us. There's no worries about men not being needed to build things anymore anytime soon, I have a feeling. Ironically, it was men that installed that, I guarantee you. Instead of a traditional bus shelter with an overhang above the benches to protect travelers from the elements, La Sombrita is a narrow, tall structure that is meant to cast shade to nearby benches during some hours of the day. Not noontime when the sun is the hottest, probably around 8:30 p.m. as the sun's way low and can catch some of that mesh. So stupid. The new design aims to make public transportation more affordable, $10,000 for a post, efficient, and safe for all genders. Now, why do you have to say that? Those specific words right there. Safe for all genders. How about you just say, and be safe for Californians, for people. Pandering. It's all about the pandering. This is a direct response to feedback from women who rely on public transit, emphasizing their need for increased shade and lighting at bus stops. Okay, so women who rely on transit, emphasizing their need. So guys, apparently you don't need shade and you don't need light at bus stops. Ironically, this post provides neither. The LA Department of Transportation wrote on Facebook, they probably spent more time naming this and making sure it works, one user wrote. The structures were designed by women and for women, according to Spectrum News. And there's everything you need to know. They were designed by women. How did that work out for you? And they're for women. Great. So women shouldn't have anything, apparently. Women designed something to give nothing to other women. News at 11. According to Spectrum News, the project was part of the Department of Transportation's Gender Equity Action Plan, according to a Kuhnke Design Initiative, an international design firm that was involved in the project. You mean to tell me you had to hire an international design team to come up with slightly curved metal that doesn't do anything? Gatling Gun Kelly says this. Okay, I read that quote up above. And what did they put out? LA Dot put out Ride Cool. Today, with these Who Cares, we unveiled La Sombrita at Union and 3rd. This new design pilot tests a low-cost infrastructure that can be quickly installed to improve the transit experience for those who rely on public transit with better lighting and shade. Great job. Doesn't do either. One tweet showed an individual standing directly next to the bus stop structure on a sunny day and receiving virtually no shade as the structure's shadow was cast at an angle that did not reach directly below it or to the benches beside it. Thank God taxpayer money is being spent on gender equity and inclusive light posts, the Twitter account Comfortably Smug wrote, and of course to pay for international travel for the consultants to study the way to make the most inclusive light posts. The LA Dot did not respond to the Daily Caller's Foundation. This is what you get. This is government. There you go. That is all I need to say right there. You know, a lot of times when you talk to anarcho-capitalists or libertarians or whatever, and they say, no, we shouldn't have government-funded anything. I'll tell you something very interesting. In my mail, I got an envelope from the local fire department where I live. And I'm new to this area, as many of you know. I just moved to Tennessee a short while ago. And I received an envelope. And they're like, your dues for fire protection at your property are, and I don't remember what it was. It was like $150 for the year. And so it's not taken out of my taxes, which is awesome. If I want the fire department to come and put fire out at my house, I will pay them $150 a year. And I'm pretty sure if I get homeowners insurance, I have to also get the fire company to come out, and that's fine. That's fine. I'd rather do that, and because I can see the bill and see how much it is, and say, okay, I'm roughly paying $11 a month for fire insurance on my house, so that the fire trucks will come put out a fire if there's a fire at my house. I'm okay with that. Perfectly okay with that. Well, the same thing could be done for roads. The same thing could be done for many of these things. Instead of, gobbling it up in this huge tax rate and getting all this waste, I want to see a bill. I would like to see the bill for this. I would like them to go out and say, hey, people of this county, this just cost you $10,000. Who here is going to support this? And no hands will go up. Because even the bus riders will look at this and go, yeah, no, you're just wasting money at this point. That's what our government is. So for everybody that's screaming, oh, we need more government, we need more programs, we need more, this is what your government money gets you. These are the programs of what it gets you. Remember the whole soft men make hard times? You're staring at the hardest of hard times. This would provide you no shade, no shelter in the rain. That light bulb looks to be, I don't know, a 12-inch fluorescent light. That would have to shine with the brightness of 1,000 suns to be able to cover a patch of ground bright enough that anybody felt safe in that area. I'm pretty sure you could have put in a street lamp, like the other street lamps you see there in the background. You could have probably put in a street lamp for that same $10,000 and just had a plain old metal tin corrugated roof that was a 4x8, and it would provide you a lot more light and a lot more shade than this stupid thing does. But it was designed by women for women. So congratulations, ladies. You get what you deserve. Good job, California. Guys, don't forget to hop over and join us over at Locals. We got a growing community of people over there. Lots of fun, great forums. I got a little bit of a drive. I'd like to continue to become more and more independent of YouTube if I can help it, because that would let me sleep better at night, not being to the whims of YouTube alone. So please come over there, consider becoming a supporter today, and we'll see you in the next one.